Yeah, do something cool. I don't know how to work your camera. It's all light and weird and the light looks weird. Do something cool, Dawson. Yeah, yeah. Oh, look at me go with the light. Oh yeah, Dawson, that wasn't cool. Hey, back it up and do it again. I just want to let you know, I just figured out how to do the lighting on your camera, so obviously you're fired.
Oh yeah?
Why? You didn't do anything cool.
Well, I didn't want to get that truck.
How are we supposed to intro the video without doing anything cool?
Show them.
Dave said don't warm it up.
Jeez Louise. Brother.
Get in!
The front yard, brother.
What about the front yard?
Oh, it's trashed.
Yeah, what else is new? Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Before we get this video started, we've got two important announcements, which obviously have to be done while we're driving the Ranger or Razor. Number one, Wrenchworks giveaway number 18 winner is at the end of this video, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. He will be coming to pick up the dually fairly soon. Number two, Evil Fab discount code is back. Second gen swaps, compound turbos, I can't see a damn thing. Reggae 10 discount code for Evil Fab. It's gonna be gone before you know it. Probably put it in four-wheel drive.
I don't have a seatbelt on.
So, Wrenchworks giveaway number 18 winner, end of this video, Evil Fab discount code. Only runs a couple times a year, and it'll be gone before probably the end of this month, so probably only a couple weeks. Wow. Dawson said he wanted an intro. Like this video, comment down below. Have a great day. It's snowing, by the way. What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are in the shop working on the latest addition to the Burnout fleet. If you guys missed the video previously, you guys would know that we traded our Skag lawnmower to our man, Bruce Wilson, and we picked up his Burnout truck dubbed Flat Nasty. Well, today that is officially going to change. This is going to be kind of like the first day that we are working on the truck, kind of changing a few things around, really just to kind of fit our look, what we kind of want to do with it, what we want it to look like. I know this might upset a lot of you guys, but we're just going to get right into it. We are going to be getting rid of the flatbed part of the truck. Now, me and Dawson have been watching Yellowstone, you know, so we do appreciate a good flatbed, you know, very, very practical, but as far as cosmetically speaking, not really my cup of tea. So we do have a new bed that we are going to be putting on this truck. Now, taking off a flatbed and putting on a bed is not really a huge deal, other than all of the cooling system in these massively big tanks that the guys over at Firepunk designed and built and all that stuff. They need to be transferred into the new bed and kind of remounted. So a little bit of a job, other than just kind of like taking off a flatbed. So we're going to be making some tweaks, going to be making some changes. We don't have a new name for this truck yet because we're ditching Flat Nasty. I'm sorry, Bruce, but we're going to ditch the flat part of the name, but I feel like the nasty part should stay. So I don't know what we're gonna come up with. Maybe even in this video we'll come up with something, but the nasty is staying, the flat is going, and literally the flatbed is going in this video. So we're gonna get to work, but you guys will see multiple videos of this truck making some changes up until kind of starting to use it. We'll probably have it at Blake's event. Again, events for the upcoming season. Blake's event will probably be the first one that we will be at, and you can damn sure bet that this thing will be causing an absolute terror. So anyway, let's get to work. We've got other changes in the front, but today we're going to be focusing on the back of the truck and some of the other stuff that we've got for this thing. Ooh, is that a plug there too?
It is a plug.
Dude, this is a tow rig. We could return the truck that they don't even know we have yet.
Correct.
Well, if they watch Instagram, they do. But anyway, I mean, we had a tow rig here the whole time. We didn't even need to go get that other truck. You know what? Somebody needs this bed. Slightly used in the rear. Bruce did happen to do a little modification in the back there. But yeah, this is a good flatbed. If you're trying to be ripped from Yellowstone, this is what you need. This is exactly what you need. You can't be ripped though. I'm ripped. And that's Casey behind the camera.
Bro, you're using power tools?
I know, it's crazy. I don't even know who I am at this point. Anyway, this box here, I think is actually just not, oh yeah, see, we're already, so we should be able to slide this out of the way and then get to the tanks, but I believe this is just kind of like, it's not really actually a box, it's just kind of like more of a cover, but we'll, should have this off pretty soon, and then I think I guess the lid is separate from,
It looks like the lid's
the lid is separate to that
heck,
too as well, so we'll cross that bridge once we get this cover out of the way.
Like a glove?
I think we need to just rename the whole fleet. This is the Yellowstone horsepower compound or something. I don't know.
Right.
I hadn't figured it out quite yet, but we'll get there. Just like the nickname.
You out of breath? You okay?
I'm just getting excited. You know.
Rip never has to get out of breath. Okay, he never gets winded.
I never said I was winded ever. That was your own assumption. Casey might be too cool for you, honestly.
Wow. All right. Whatever.
All right, you want to be ripped?
Yeah. Where's your leather jacket, loser?
I got one. You want me to go put it on?
Yeah.
I'll do this whole video on a cowboy hat.
Doubt it. You don't even have a cowboy hat.
Yeah. Who says who?
Me.
Well, you think I tell you everything?
Literally.
We've got our cover off, and you guys can kind of see the two separate tanks. One's for coolant and one's for the air to water. And you can see the batteries are sitting right here. We've kind of gone over this, but really just working through dismantling everything. We've got to undo basically the whole entire thing. They've got everything kind of mounted up against this panel right here. But we're gonna go ahead and drain these tanks, and then we'll go ahead and start removing the rest of everything else. Hello, Greg, a weather report update. It is in fact snowing, which is miserable. It's terrible. If you like wintertime and enjoy wintertime, there's something chemically wrong with your head. But I haven't shown you guys the new bed, but we do have a new, really clean bed that we picked up and got dropped off here, and it's already black, so it's obviously already perfect. So 8-foot second gen bed. That truck is a normal 2500. It's not a cabin chassis or anything like that, so I'm hoping, and I say this now, it should just bolt right up. It's already got a bed liner in it. Look at that. I left a nice hammer out here, and it's frozen into the bed. Exactly sure what that smells like, but like I can like if you don't clean a fish tank out or something, like that water's got a little kick to it. I don't know if that's straight water. Like, come over here and smell that.
Oh no, y'all don't have to come over there. I don't have to come over there.
Oh, you
bro.
already knew. Yeah,
She's got a little mildew to her.
Yeah, that's what it is. So obviously, seeing this is just water, instead of making a mess in the shop, we are going to make a mess outside right over this is where the Montana Spring runs through my property, up into the great Appalachian wilderness where Rip and Casey herd cattle.
And we're just adding water to it, right?
Right, yeah, this is actually giving back to the environment.
Right. Oh, yeah.
We're actually just cleaning off the burnout rubber. Adding a little more water to that fast water. Yeah, that's rich.
That smells so not good.
Just in time for it to freeze this evening
Yeah.
and create the world's best slip and slide you've ever seen. We can pretty much undo the rest of the lines and unbolt the tanks, and we'll get the tanks out of the way. That way we can actually assess the situation on the coolers and the batteries and get there, and then figure out if this bed is still mounted in a conventional manner or not. Oh no, there's some bolts right through the frame. Got another one right here. I don't think that anybody got real creative and stuck a welder to the frame. I hope not, but we'll cross that bridge if we get to it. You know, we do have a welder and we do also have a grinder, so there's not much you can't. And duct tape on top of that, there's not much that you're not able to fix or remove. So
Don't forget zip ties.
zip ties as well. Yep. So we have successfully drained our pond water out of this fine unit, and luckily, boys over at Punk of Fire have put some disconnects on the electrical part of here, so we should have this bed off here in a jiff. You know, YouTube's gonna make this look like we're just flying through it, and really, who knows what we're up against.
That's it, huh?
You're gonna have fun cleaning these things out.
What?
You like how I slid that in there? That's what she said.
Brother.
Greg's drinking C4, and it's just game over from there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Glad it ain't a lime C4.
We could. We
could.
can make that happen.
We could make that happen.
I think the people would enjoy it, honestly.
Yeah? Alright, drop it in the comments. Bud Light lunch, lunch beers?
Lunch beer. If you'd be so kind of yourself, cameraman, I'm going to need you to use those soft hands of yours to undo those. I'll do the dirty job underneath. But.
Oh, are you ready?
Yeah.
Passenger side? Driver.
Hold on. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ow! In my mouth.
Oh.
That's what she said.
Are those bolts completely out? See, what? Like, there you go. Everyone, comment down below. Those hands look soft to you or what? They just still have a bunch of
Pond water.
pond water in them. Yeah. All right, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna have to help me, old softy.
Okay.
And we're gonna go
Right there.
right there.
Alright, set the cam up.
And man, the FAS is indeed connected to the bed bolt. I forgot that was one and the same. Well, we just disconnected the bed and the FAS, which is not staying on here as well, all in one shot. So that actually works out perfect.
Kinda looks welded, brother.
I don't look welded enough for not forklift to not break it off though.
Depends. Do you like your cab?
Oh.
Oh.
Hang it, Jimmy.
No.
Every flatbed I've ever experienced, for some reason, they really like making sure those tack welds are on there just to make sure that it don't go nowhere. I hate snap-on tools. Yeah.
I can't believe that worked.
Yep. I'm glad we got that on record because that's usually not how it works out. One small step for Greg and Dahl, one giant leap for good-looking second-gen trucks across the world. So this thing already kind of looks better, in my opinion, with honestly no bed on it. But anyway, flatbed is off. You know what? If you love flatbeds, nothing against you. Honestly, even just having this thing sit in the shop, being able to like put boxes on top of it without throwing them into bed, practicality through the roof. Looks, negative points in my opinion. But anyway, here's what we're left with. Nothing special, nothing crazy. We are gonna go ahead and remove the fuel tank, remove the FAS. Obviously, we are Team Air Dog, so we have a new Air Dog pump that's gonna be going on it. Honestly, we're gonna move the fuel tank into the bed of the truck, run a fuel cell on this thing. Really just a lot of cleanup to do, I would say, on the back end of this thing. We don't need airbags anymore. We're gonna change up a couple small things with the suspension setup, nothing crazy. We're gonna put traction bars on it. Again, some cleanup stuff, some brake lines that have already been capped off but just left in place. There's no drums on it because it doesn't have rear brakes on it. We've got some flatbed wiring that doesn't need to be there. Just kind of tidying it up, making it clean, relocating a couple things, and then we can go ahead and set our bed on it and kind of start realigning all of those intercooler pipes, the tanks, all that stuff. The biggest thing that we are curious about is with the flatbed on the height of where everything was mounted, if the bed of the floor is going to be close to that, a little lower, a little higher. We're gonna have to see as far as like setting those things on the bed of the floor, obviously all of the weight of the batteries and stuff like that. So a few things that we need to just figure out once the bed is on it, drill some holes and start realigning stuff. If some pipes have to be extended a little bit or shortened a little bit, it's really not the end of the world. And I think taking the fuel cell out will clean everything up, and overall we'll have a nice truck. Again, the sole purpose of this truck is just to do burnouts, but you know me, I can't leave anything alone, and it needs to be clean, needs to be tidy. But these tanks are super, super nice. The guys at Firepunk did a really, really good job fabbing all this stuff up. So happy to reuse pretty much all of that stuff, all the piping, intercooler, this heavy duty box. This thing is like super nice. So we're not really changing the performance aspect of it. We're really just kind of, again, for the 17th time, tightening it up. So let's get back to work, get this thing cleaned up. Well, a little bit of time later, we have accomplished what I am best at, and that is taking stuff apart and making an absolute mess. So, got the rest of the fuel return side of things off of the truck. We're going to completely redo the feed and the return from the engine. That's kind of pretty much it under the hood as far as anything related to engine side of things. But honestly, that's strictly only because we're changing to the Air Dog pump, and we're going to move the fuel cell into the bed. Again, a lot of the movement of parts and pieces on a burnout-specific truck. Anything that's mounted on the frame or anywhere down here just gets caked, covered with rubber. No matter how hard you try, it just gets nasty. So moving everything into the bed, like underneath the tonneau cover, just keeps everything clean. But as far as stuff that's been removed here, went ahead and removed the rest of the rear brakes that were honestly coming apart inside there. The drum brakes didn't have any actual drums. So all of the shoes, the backing plates, all that stuff, we went ahead and got rid of all that. Factory fuel lines that were still just kind of left there in place replace e-brake cables that don't work, the airbag brackets, all that stuff. We are now left with a pretty much bare chassis. So while we're here before the new bed goes on, we're going to just completely pressure wash this thing, paint this thing up. We're going to go ahead and get that done this evening. That way tomorrow we can paint it and put the new bed on, but we're cruising along. All the flatbed wiring was kind of like, I really want to say hacked into the OEM stuff, but we'll have to try to figure out exactly which part of these were factory tail lights and get those working back again. I believe this is all the hitch wiring. So we should be able to get kind of all the OEM functions back up and running. We might just have to get some pigtails, but all the wiring is there. And again, just brake lines weren't even being used. We're just kind of like left in place. Everything was just kind of already capped off. We need to do something with this red RTV situation down here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Really, all that's left to do is give it a bath, clean it up, and clean up the mess that we always seem to make. So, what are you doing? You can film now? Okay, cool. Well, all right, guys. Well, we got the frame cleaned up. I'm not sure exactly what Dawson's... Oh, your Vanna Whiting. Got it. Here's the frame cleaned up. We did a little pressure washing. We did a little all-purpose cleaner. She is ready for paint. But before we do that, and the bed is wet and we can't do anything with it, we're going to throw the bed on it just to give you guys a little sneak peek. We did throw some wheels on it because we just couldn't really stand to see the look of the stocks on there anymore. And we want to give it a little transformation. So we threw the 05 wheels and tires on it just to kind of give it a look. But we're getting ready to put the bed on. Frame's clean. Little weather report for you guys, because I know you guys live and die by the Greg A weather report. I know it affects your lives in such a way, but actually, you know what? They should call me Greg Cantor.
Greg Cantor.
Greg Cantor reporting live for the Weather Channel. Oh yeah, look at that snow. What they actually called for. Speaking in TikTok version, but
is that Jim Cantor? Is that his voice?
That's Greg Cantor.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, look at that snow. But guys, yeah, it's snowing. So before the forklift actually cannot get the bed in here because slip and slide, we're gonna get the new bed and at least set it on there so you guys can sleep at night knowing what the burnout truck will potentially look like. Although it's not going to stay anyway.
It's gonna be green, right? Better be green.
Everybody thinks that's going to stay green. The flatbed and the green, the flatbed and the green nasty. Yeah.
Nasty, yeah.
Verde nasty. Oh, a little salsa in there, huh? Salsa nasty. We're leaning towards black nasty, but we don't know. It's only weird when you make it weird, bro.
Oh, okay. All right. I apologize.
The way the light is just hitting my face.
Yeah.
I'm glowing right now.
Glowing.
I am glowing.
Wow.
Me and glow.
Show the people why you glowing.
No, they already know. They already seen it. Anyway, let's stop yapping and letting the bro, you're letting the heat out, dude.
It ain't my money.
Woo!
Does that count as donuts?
I mean, that was that's a 270 at least right there,
Dude, this thing looks like a sled truck right now.
You know what? I actually thought about it. I'm like, man, it's got air to water. I'm like, could I sled pull this thing? It's two-wheel drive.
The two-wheel drive class, for sure.
Two-wheel drive class. We're coming in hot for the two-wheel drive class. For
where,
sure. I'm about to put paddles on this thing.
Where the boggers at?
I'll put the duals on it. I'll put dual mud graps on the back of this thing, two-wheel drive. You'll see this thing do a damn wheelie. There she is. Just imagine this all being one color, but there you have it. It is a little more raked out in the back than I had imagined. That flatbed and obviously the tanks full of stuff have quite a bit of weight in it because it was honestly either dead nuts level or already sagging in the back with that much weight on it. So we'll have to do a little suspension adjustment. We're not going to worry about that until we kind of get everything remounted in the back, put some weight back there, and actually see what it kind of looks like. But looks A million times better in my opinion. Obviously, you know, that's all personal preference, but we're making good progress. But that is pretty much gonna wrap up this video. Like I mentioned, we have stuff for the front end. We will be doing things and stuff up here and on the inside, but for now we're just gonna kind of continue to focus on the back end of the stuff. So me and Doll will go ahead and put the tanks in the back, get everything kind of like mocked up and re-put back in there. You guys will see all that, but for now we're gonna take this bed off and paint that, which you guys most definitely do not care about. So we're gonna end it here, get that done, and we'll pick back up here where we left off. And that is gonna wrap up this video. Appreciate you guys as always. We'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.
Coming at you with our official winner announcement for Wrenchworks giveaway number 18, our murdered out Ram 3500 matching gooseneck diamond seat trailer, plus the 20 grand that it came with. We've got our official winner back from our third-party sweepstakes company. Before we get into that, just wanna say a huge thank you to all of you guys who get entered, who have supported us in 2024, 2025. We're going bigger and badder, so stay tuned for that. Last but not least, Wrenchworks giveaway number 19 is coming at you real soon, so stay tuned. But anyway, official winner announcement for Wrenchworks giveaway number 18. From Oklahoma, Ethan Young. Our first winner from Oklahoma. So let's give Ethan Young a phone call, a FaceTime. Let's see if he's available. Let's let him know we got one more big surprise to end his 2024. Hey, is this Ethan?
It's him.
Ethan, it's Greg from Wrenchworks. What's going on, buddy?
Not too much. How are you?
Good. Do you remember entering Wrenchworks giveaway number 18?
Yes, sir.
That is your new truck and new trailer, man.
Are you serious?
I'm serious, buddy. Wrenchworks giveaway number 18. You are the official winner, man.
That is awesome.
How was your Christmas? How's your New Year's?
It's awesome. It's going great.
A little bit better now?
A little bit better now.
Yeah. Are you driving truck right now, or what do you got going on?
Yeah. No, I'm sitting in a dump truck. Running a dump truck today.
Okay. All right. Well, just wanted to call and give you the official good news, man.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it. If you want to just get with me on the details and I'll get up there.
Yeah, sounds good, buddy. Well, yeah, we'll end this phone call and I'll give you a call, go over the details, we'll go over some of all that stuff, and then we'll get you out here to pick up your new truck, man.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Talk to you soon.
We'll see ya.
All right, see ya. Straight shock. But anyway, guys, official winner, Ethan Young from Oklahoma. You guys will see a full video of him coming out here, as well as Corey, Wrenchworks giveaway number 17 winner. He is still coming out here as well. A little bit of coordinating from all the way from Oregon to out here. So Corey with Wrenchworks giveaway number 17 is coming out here. We got Ethan from Wrenchworks giveaway number 18 coming at you, and 19 coming at you guys real soon. So appreciate you guys as always. Couldn't do it without you. Huge thank you, and we'll see you guys in the next giveaway real soon.